Hey, what's up, kids? Today is Friday, January 25th, 2019, and I have yet another important lesson I want to share with you guys. There's this book by the name of an author called Dale Carnegie, and the name of the book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People. I strongly recommend that book. Now, why I recommend that book is because your ability to deal with people is going to make or break your careers and your future relationships with your partners, your friends, your employees, people at church, etc., etc. So it is an extremely important book to read. And one of the first lessons that you'll read in chapter 1 of that book is the statement, never criticize, condemn, or complain. And today, yet again, I experienced that reality. The long story short is that at the bank, there's this teller. Her name is Tina. And she's a nice girl, very nice girl. She's very, always smiling, very fun. You could tell that she is the social person in her group and always has a bright smile. And before Christmas, when we were going to have our holiday dinner as a branch, she was thinking of doing impersonations just to kind of like, create a fun vibe and make people laugh. And she was with the branch manager and myself. Saeed is the branch manager. And Saeed brought it up, I think. I don't know if she brought it up or... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he brought it up because he usually does stupid things like that. And I was like, oh, well, now I got to hear my impersonation because, I'm curious to hear, how I'd be impersonated. I thought that she might be like, oh, my hair, or oh, let me get this tie on correctly. Something that would sound like making me sound a little bit professional yet pretentious. I could deal with that, no problem. But instead, what she did was she did one of these. And the joke, of course, being that my laugh is pretty bad, right? I have, as you guys know from personal experience, a very bad cough. I was embarrassed by that. I was hurt. Not embarrassed in front of Saeed or her, but more hurt and embarrassed by the fact that, wow, I already know that this cough is loud, and for that reason, I hate it with a passion. I'm used to being embarrassed by it, but I was not aware that it was so damn loud that the tellers could hear me coughing in my office. She said, for example, that, oh, we know that you're in the office when you are coughing. Ha, 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 So I felt legitimately bad. And, hold on, let me turn off the other GoPro. So, at the same time, I was like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. Because you should never make fun of something that is really, a disability. It's debilitating for me when I get these fucking coughs. And it's a medical condition that I have. So ultimately they decided not to move forward with the impersonations because they didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and they were right. And for a long time I decided whether or not I should say something to her. Now, my intention in saying something to her wasn't to complain, nor was it to condemn her, and nor was it to provide criticism. It was meant to provide feedback in the hopes that it would protect and help her. Why? Because the reality is, I'm a nice guy, and she's not my competition. She's not someone that I have to worry about, taking over my position or taking business away from me. She's none of those things. But if she were to be working with someone who is against her and wants to find an opportunity to harm her. That person could very easily go to a manager or human resources and say, this person made fun of a medical disability that I have. And she would lose her job. Or in her case, yes, because she's a teller. And it's not like an important job like, oh, we can't have tellers. No, her job would be at risk. Period, end of story. So my gut told me, don't say anything, never criticize, condemn, or complain, don't say anything. But I went against my best judgment, and I decided today to say to her in a very nice way. I said, hey, I wanted to share something with you, but before I share it, I want to be really clear, like, it's not a criticism. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just sharing it with you because, I'm really thinking about you. Like, I want you to be able to, gain from the experience, right? So that way in the future, someone maybe doesn't use it against you, type of deal. And I say to her what happened and that I was hurt by it because it is a medical condition and it is something very embarrassing for me. And her reaction was, she was sweating. I could tell she was embarrassed by it. And her response wasn't a mean response, but I could tell in her verbiage and body language that she did exactly what Dale Carnegie said a person in her position would do. Instead of saying, oh, wow, you know what? I'm really sorry. And that didn't occur to me. Thank you for that feedback because it's something I can grow from, which is something I generally do. Not all the time, but generally do, right? Instead of doing that, she was like, oh, wow, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. But, you did say it was okay. You did say that, it was okay, for me to say that. So now she became defensive. And then I say, well, yeah, I did say it was okay because, technically speaking, I could argue that it was peer pressure, which is true because, I was in a position where hearing that there's an impersonation of me, so I'm naturally going to be curious as to what is that impersonation, because in my mind, I'm like, it helps me identify something about myself that maybe I could change. That was my viewpoint, my perspective. And she said, yeah, but, it was both you and Saeed, and Saeed was the one who brought it up and who, was really putting the pressure on me. I didn't want to say anything. So the point is, in conclusion, Dale Carnegie says never criticize, condemn, or complain, because the people that are the receivers of it will almost always never accept your criticism, complaint, or concern, and instead will view you as the bad guy. So I encourage you reading that book and learning to never criticize, condemn, or complain. Especially if you don't have to. She's not a banker. She's not someone that I have to, if you will, correct or educate because they're going to impact somehow in which they hurt one of my clients. It's a fucking teller. So I did it not out of necessity. I did it truly out of the fucking kindness of my heart. And now it's uncomfortable between us. Will it pass? I think, yeah, sure, because I think she's mature enough to let it pass. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that there'll be a lengthy period of time of discomfort between the two of us. And, yeah. So that's it. The freaking battery on this thing, unfortunately, did not charge, so I'm heading to the Princeton Club tonight again, trying to bring mommy, but mommy doesn't want to go. Don't know why. But I'm actually now in front of this place called Havana something. It's a Cuban place that one of my bankers told me about. Pretty excited because it looked good in the photos. And that's it. Speak to you guys soon. Love you. Read that book, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Today is Friday, January 25th, 2019. Let me introduce you to Charles.
You've already introduced us.
No, but now I'm going to formally introduce Charles because Charles is a contemporary of mine. And as you kids know, it's pretty hard for me to find someone that impresses me. And
What do you mean?
nope, Sylvia, hold on.
He's like,
I'm talking about a man, right? Because, like, you know, this is a male counterpart.
Okay.
And women can impress me, right? Because I'm married, right, kids?
Oh.
I'm saying, though, making sure that's clear for y'all. Sylvia's equally impressive. But in the context of this conversation, another man who is a person of color, who has education, career, style, he's classier than I am. That's hard, I think. I used to be a lot classier. Now I'm not. But this freaking guy, he has a Louis Vuitton tie. He's been to, what was the name? Monte Carlo. I'm hating. I haven't been to Monte Carlo. Anyway, the moral of the story is, as Latino people, this is what we should aspire. I'm going to look at this video and look at your face afterwards. As Latino people, we should aspire to greatness and aspire to carry ourselves well. And by the way, we're in the Princeton Club. Look up. Always expect the best for yourselves. Any words of wisdom? There's a tiger. Any words of wisdom, Charles?
Listen to your father.
Agreed. And he collects watches like I do. He has a very nice collection as well. Any words of wisdom, Sylvia?
Listen to your father.
You have a pretty good relationship with your father from what I could tell.
I love my dad.
Yeah, I saw that. That was amazing. My daughter better love me like that. I think she does already. She's like wrapped around my finger. She loves me to death. I love her. I love my son too. That's it. See, oh, this is the Princeton Club. La 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 la. This is their talking room. Hopefully security won't come in.
Get a view of the library.
Oh yeah.
A lot of books.
Show you their library. The Princeton Library of New York. Food and beverage prohibited. All right, kids, over and out. All right, so I just came out of this place called Seville. It's a nice place down here in this basement. Pretty cool. It's where we're gonna have our first Harvard event. Where did I park? Shit. I don't remember where I parked. I think it was this way. But yeah, I am definitely not the young guy I used to be because my feet are killing me and I'm ready to go home and sit on a couch and watch TV. And that's it. It was nice to get out. Now I just gotta find my car. Today is Saturday, January 26, 2019, and Michael and I are making pancakes together.
Does this
Future
work?
chef. Yeah, that works, sure.
It's hard.
That's what she said.
I'm not a she.
Not you, dummy. She said. I know you're not a she. You're my boy. You're my son. My son!
I want to eat this, but I can't.
Sure, take a little taste. Why not? Let me help you. What was that, Mike?
I grew new huevos.
Michael has new huevos. Do it again. Do it again. Come on, do it again.
Okay. So.
Alright, we're about to make the pancakes.
Can I grab the egg?
No, but wait, but we're doing sunny side up eggs, right? Or scrambled eggs.
Sunny side up.
Alright, so Michael tried to crack the egg, and his first cracked egg wound up on the floor.
I've done I've made eggs with mommy before, but I didn't expect it to go.
It's alright, kid. Don't worry about it.
I think I broke it too much.
I think we could put the other one in there, though. Alright, let's try. Let's try again. Get a nice crack in there. Okay, now over it. There you go. You can do.
Looks like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, it's a Mickey Mouse egg. You're right. Pancakes look okay though.
Yeah, I'm starting to morph.
Morph into pancakes.
Pew, pew, pew. I think we should.
I don't know how to make eggs though, so I'm sure we're doing this wrong.
Yes.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Well,
At least we tried.
yeah. I'm about to tell mommy to come help us with the eggs. Alright, let's put this in medium high. Maybe that's what we need to do. Fun with my son.
You need to clean that up. Okay, I'm gonna go get tissues.
Napkins, maybe.
Napkins, I mean.
Okay, mommy has come to save the day. She explained that we had to put a napkin for the eggs, but so far we're doing a decent job. Let me check it before you flip it. Hold on. Wait, don't get too close, puppy. You're gonna burn yourself that way.
To what?
Okay, let's see. Alright, hold that thing. Hold that. Oh boy. Did we flip it, mommy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna try to flip this thing.
That's
Ah! Oh, that.
fine.
No. No está cocinado. I think we have to increase the thing.
All the way!
Maybe medium high. Alright, let's leave that one alone since that one's not.
Done.
You see what happens when you leave us alone in the kitchen, mommy?
Yeah. I try to open the huevo. Se fue.
And Michael's final creation. Good job, son. It was a pleasure doing this with you. My boy. Alright, let's go. Come on, mommy. Vamos. Chidi, we gotta go. Turn it on. Papi, en vez de hacer eso, recoge primero las mesas. Oh, man. What'd you spill? Oh, my God.
Shall you still love me?
Yes, always, unconditionally. No. Wait. He spilled soda on the floor.
Recoge, vete a buscar el napo de ella. Well, you know what? Look, el trapo que tenías en la mesa blanco. El trapo blanco. Ponlo en el piso y con tu piel lo limpias.
Vamos, Bella, apúrate.
Y esa agua puede ser.
Do it again?
Echo flex. I'm a hater.
Our Connect group continues to grow. Love it.
Empuja duro.
Look out for the car, look out for the car.
Get out.
There's a car coming. Oh, no.
Daddy,
Alright, go ahead.
Bella, derecho. Oh my God.
Marion, your hair has to be at the rock.
This kid is forever playing Fortnite with Arian.
Daddy, ya suerte.
Suerte. No va a poder, Isabela.
Don't shoot Ariel. Ariel, you have to.
Yeah, careful with the car, careful with the car. Yeah, mételo. Today is Monday, January 28th, 2019, and I'm getting called by Bella now. Hello? Wait, hold on. What was that?
Your daughter kicked my dog today.
My daughter kicked your dog?
Yes, at the bus stop.
At the bus stop? What kind of dog was it?
It was Macy.
It was Macy?
Yeah, this is Kim's boyfriend.
This
My
is
name. Why are you laughing at me, bro?
this is Kim's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My
Oh.
name's Jad.
Jad.
No, my name is Jet.
Jed. What kind of fruity name is that, Jed?
I'm Indian. Back off, man.
You're Indian.
No.
You don't sound.
I'm sick right now.
You don't sound Indian.
I'm sick right now. Listen to me.
You're sick.
If you don't give your daughter $5, I'm gonna kill your dog.
What, your own dog? Because my dog is sitting right in front of me.
No, your dog.
It's not my dog. You got someone else's dog. Bye, Jed.
No. Stand up with me. I'm not.
Do the gorilla dance. That's not how you did it before. Go over there. You were holding onto your pants. There you go. That's better. Do it better. Come over here.
I'm dizzy, okay?
Yeah, stop spinning so much. He's a retard, frijol. He's a retard.
Why does your wife leave her boots on the floor?
My wife leaves her boots on. Bella, come over here. Stop calling me. Oh, boy. Who is this?
It's Jet.
Jed, what do you want now, Jed?
What? I'm lonely. Help me. Kim is beating me. Ow. Oh, no. Ow. I'm going to drop kick you like 2 seconds.
I'm afraid to find out what the hell's happening. What do you think, Frijol?
I'm back.
Bye, Jed. I'm hanging up and disconnecting the phone. Goodbye.
No, I'm lonely. Kim broke up with me the other day.
You're stupid. Come over here.